Heidi Hogan neighbors, what's going on? It's Phil Russert. We are here to live launch tonight. Launch live. We are excited. We are on book six of Night. So let's launch strong tonight. Let's get some love, some support. Guido Martinez is a really solid writer, solid letterer. Created a great world here with some great characters that we're going to get into and invest in and delve into. And we definitely need your support. As you know, Kickstarters have been a little shaky for a lot of people, but we don't expect that, right? We expect big fan support. We expect this book to go crazy. $50,000, $60,000. Let's do it. Anyway, I'm going to bring on right now the creator of Night, the writer of Night, the letterer of Night, the organizer of Night, the art director of Night, the man, the myth, the legend, Guido Martinez.
Hey Bill, man, you built such a resume for me.
Yeah. Amazing. Oh, and father again for the how many times? Four,
third,
three,
third. Yeah.
So Guido is always busy apparently. Congratulations on your newborn.
Thanks. Yeah, it's a handful with everything: comics, kids, chores.
And you know what's funny is you've got that Antonio Banderas kind of like suave, smooth, soft way of talking. So now we know why you have 3 kids. But anyway. Hey, Riley. Hey, Mike. What's going on? So we have you were published through another publisher for Night 1 through 4. Then you came on with Filbo for the trade paperback that did well. And then we launched 5 that was successful. And here we are with 6. It takes a lot. People don't understand on the indie level. It takes a lot to persevere and get to an issue 6. That is a really good feat. So congratulations on that. That's a testament to the quality of the book, the fan base, and your dedication to the story.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Yes, absolutely, and thank you for the kind words. Yes, absolutely. In indie comics, it's so hard to move forward to even finish a story arc. You see so many books that disappear after issue 1 that never make it up to issue 2. Of course, there's exceptions. There's indie comics that are running for like 40 issues. Speaking about Argo 5 by Dan Sen, that guy is crazy. He did like 40 issues, but I'm not even sure if I want to get that far. But I definitely want to finish the story that I have drafted, that I have crafted for Night. More or less issue 12. I'm hoping. So yes, we're halfway through on this campaign too. Sorry, did I break out?
You're breaking up a little bit, but we're with you. Can you hear me?
Okay, sorry.
You know what?
So yes,
can you try to
super excited, super psyched. Yes.
Can you try to log off and come back in, because you're actually getting worse here, your reception. I don't know if it's you or if it's me, but
Sure.
Anyway, we're going to launch live in a minute. The campaign is ready to go. We are going for 30 days. Typical, usual Kickstarter campaign. Night is set in an urban fantasy setting. It's got elements of Dungeons and Dragons, superheroes in a modern city setting. It is, in a literal sense, as well as a metaphorical sense, a hero trying to find himself, and along the way, finding comrades and compatriots and allies, while fighting a really good rogues gallery, which is what kind of pulled me in and intrigued me to the story, because the rogues gallery is interesting. You've got a necromancer that she brings the dead back to life as her army. You've got a mage, a wizard as the bad guy, an ancient wizard. You've got a guy with elastic arms. You've got the weapon, which is this huge hulking beast of a human, of a being, with weapons. So the rogues gallery, which to me is always the important part of a hero's tale, is a good rogues gallery. So Guido has done that. Hey, let's see if this is better.
Hey, let's
not
hope.
so bad. Yeah.
No.
But anyway, I was just talking about Knight and about the rogues gallery a little bit.
Yes, of course. I heard you describing weapon, I think, right?
Yeah. So we're gonna launch live now, and it is a good read, Mike. It's well written. It's fun. It's what comic books should have used to be, and in some cases still are, of course. But it's a fun adventure. It's a hero in the literal and metaphorical sense finding himself. So it's a good journey that you should all join in on. And here is your chance as we launch live. Let's see. And we are live. All right. So who's gonna be our first backer? I'm gonna because of the breakup of the internet, Guido. I'm gonna let the video go right now and try to get people to see what's going on. Okay.
Oh yes, please hit that button. Turn up the volume.
He's rolling through the night, sure of who he is or what he will become. The light he live, they clash inside his mind. How to hero inside, real, he's better now. We're wandering out the world, ready to stand and fight. Oh, covering the mind, but just a man in our he's alive. Peace in pieces of his soul, an empty shade of man. Can he find a purpose, a place under the sun? The days he carries set toward the sky. Are you hero inside? The mask he wore, the life he saved. Be your life, now let him begin. He's better now, and wandering out the world, ready to stand and fight. Oh, no, calling the mind, not just a man in our war. He's alive.
So that is just a little taste of the music video, I guess you could say at this point, that Guido has had made by a band, tailor-made for Knight. Very cool, man. I love the '80s metal vibe. It's got energy. It's awesome. Tell us about it.
Yes, the band are actually great guys. They're called Percival. You got all the info when you scroll the page down, all their social media, Spotify. If you want to check out their material, The full song will be released on September 4th or 6th, I don't remember. So be sure to follow them for the full product. And yeah, actually, the whole idea of the song just came out of a personal whim. I love writing comics. I love music, and I always regretted never learning to play any instrument, never mastering any talent, as in any musical talent. So I did the next best thing that I could think of. I wrote some lyrics, and I reached out to the band and told them, "Hey, would you be interested in doing a song if I gave you the lyrics for a comic book I'm writing?" And I spoke to the singer and guitarist, and he said, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. This is so weird, so unorthodox. We're in." And so then, yeah, the rest is history. I think they took like 3 months. The dude only took like 2 weeks to send me a demo. It was just him with the guitar and the voice, and yeah, it rocked. This wasn't the melody that I had in mind. This was even better. So yeah, I'm so glad I reached out to them. And yeah, I can at least, even if the song doesn't reach anywhere, I can at least cross that off my bucket list. I created a comic, I wrote a song. So yeah, that's at least a personal whim that I want to get off my chest.
Well, as a musician myself, I love to see people cross the genres together. You know, comics and music, and professional recording, professionally done, fantastic. Shredding on the guitar, really good, man. So let's talk about these covers. This is the main cover, Falling.
Uh, I am not sure if it's on the if it's projecting on the screen,
Oh, yeah, that would help.
the
There
page.
you go. It's taking its time for some reason. Come on.
Mm. Yeah, I think I need to
There you
commission
go.
some artwork of Dragon Breath tripping over some wires and saying technical difficulties and that, or something.
Well, the funny thing is, you seem much better on your end now. DM Ray said, "Good luck, Guido."
I hope, yeah. Yeah, I turned off my phone, my uh, another PC that I had lying around. So yeah, thanks, DM. Looking forward to Madcaps, seeing what you got new. Uh, so yes, the I'm not gonna lie, the thing about this issue, you're going to see the villains take the spotlight. You're going to see the heroes on some of their darkest hours. And yeah, this I wanted a cover that reflected that. And so yes, I thought this was the right imagery. Also, if you've read Night 5, this cover ties directly
Right.
into the cliffhanger that we closed with. So yes, the main cover will show Night falling. Then for the first variant, it will show him failing. He's just wounded with his suit just uh, being a bit torn to shreds, and the city burning while he watches. So yeah, he's not happy about it, and he's looking to retaliate. So
And that
that
goes into what I said earlier that a hero is only as good as the villain, in my opinion. You have to have a rogues gallery that's a real threat, or the hero can't be a hero, right? I mean, that's why we
yeah,
loved Empire Strikes Back. The heroes got their asses handed to them, and you're
yeah,
excited to
cool.
see how do they overcome this and come back from this. So this is one of those issues. You know, this is the Empire Strikes Back of the Night series, right? The bad guys are gonna hand them their asses, and we have to see how they recover or if
Yes,
they
of course.
recover.
Yes. You're going to see them wounded and regretful, but of course ready to fight back, and that is what this last cover is about. fighting back. So here we have the main trinity of characters: Knight, Whisper, and Dragon Breath, ready to fight back. And yeah, I wanted I as of issue 5, I've been doing gimmick covers. So I want each cover to have a story or a theme behind it.
Very
So
cool.
if the backer wants the full experience, they can have all three. Or if they're more a fan of seeing the hero fall or seeing the hero ready to fight, you can make your pick. So yeah, I think I'm actually having fun doing this.
Well, I mean, you put out professional level work, which is obviously why I wanted to work with you. But yeah, if you're not having fun, what the hell are you doing, right? I mean, the whole point of the indie scene is passion. It's a passion play, right? And if you can find a book that is not just a passion play, but also professionally done, then you hit the jackpot. And those are the books you have to support because, unfortunately, there are some passion plays, but, the execution is just not there. That's not the case here,
No,
so, I mean,
yeah, absolutely. The art team brings their A game, absolutely. Mauricio Campetela on line art and Edgar Tavitas on colors. They are doing some fantastic work. And not to even mention the variant cover artists. Uh, Gaurav Srivastava, the guy who did the Fighting Back variant. I've been working with him for a while now. He's done some variants in the past, and yes, I plan to keep him on board doing variants.
yeah, he's doing
Ro-
great work.
Roger Goldstein has this semi anime painted covers style. I saw him on another book from a local publisher, and I wanted to get him to do one for Knights. So I think I hope I can have him again in the future. And yeah, I loved his cover. I loved the energy, and overall, actually, it's fun that I didn't intend to, but the covers actually move from dark night, dark nighttime scenery to a light lights in to a night that's lit by fire, and then
Right?
to a sort of a dawn. So I didn't intend to, but the three covers just line up perfect, even in the color scheme.
Look, he's
It's
even giving you metaphors in the covers.
that, yeah, that
Nice.
it just happened. Very happy accident. So yeah,
Here's some interiors.
yeah, and well, here we got. I don't want to spoil, but there will be another villain that debuted right at the cliffhanger from issue 5. So you will get to see a bit more of him. Uh, there may be people that say this sort of feels like a cliche, like this has been done before. Trust me, not like this. It's a very original take on the trope, so it won't feel tired at all. And
Yeah, and
also,
that's the thing is don't get people tend to get caught up in it's got to be something totally new nobody's ever done before, which is very difficult because it's all been done. It's not about that. It's about how you write it. Like Aquaman, when Jeff Johns rewrote it, he was brilliant in how he kind of made fun of himself in the story, and he reinvented Aquaman, and it was a great success. So you don't always have to reinvent the wheel; just write it well.
yeah, precisely. And this is a story where every character will have their roles to play, and every character will have something that makes them stand out, that makes them different. At least that's what I'm trying. You mentioned, of course, the rogues gallery. Each each rogue will have their moment to shine. Each rogue will have their role, even if the role is just being there for you to hate them, for you to really, really hate their guts. Uh, each character will, I trust, each character will have a place in the mind of the fans. At least I hope. Thanks, Carlos. Glad you like them. Like I said, I'm really happy with the work the art team has been doing, and yeah, I
I
can't congratulate them enough.
I always like to say, I like a story that had villains that you love to hate and villains that you hate to love. See, that's the other thing, right? Like
Yeah,
to hate, sometimes we know they're bad, but we really like the villain, So, it's good when you can write that villains you love to hate and villains you hate to love. So,
yeah.
I always say that's the thing that caught me about Night was the Rogues Gallery. So, I'm impressed with that, and I look forward to see more of what you're introducing.
Yeah, yes, absolutely, absolutely. They from here on, everything will pick up pace. Everything will start. The stakes will get higher, and yes, I hope I can continue building towards the big climax. And also, for this project, we decided to make up the reward system as simple as possible. Because, well, judging by what backers did with the last campaign, instead of going for the combos, backers would just pick one reward, say the latest issue, and start piling on add-ons. So they wanted an additional cover, they wanted issues 1 to 4, they wanted the
Right.
trade, and they would everything would be just one basic reward, add-ons, add-on plus add-on plus add-on. So we just give you the build your own pledge menu.
And
You
just so
got
you know,
the
you could get the individual issues 1 through 6, or you could get the trade paperback, which is 1 through 4, and then issues 5 and 6. We have a blank sketch cover. We have T-shirts again. People like the T-shirts, so we, we have different ways that you can get the entire series if you are not caught up, if you're behind, or if you really just want to sample size issue number 1, you can do that. So that and then if you think, oh, I really like this, the next campaign you come on, you get every 2 through 7.
Yes, absolutely. If you say, I don't know, I can only afford 3 issues right now, no problem. Pick 1, 2, 3, and next campaign, if you like, you can come back for the rest. We will always try to offer everything at our disposal for the backers, for fans to just pick whatever they want. I will, however, always recommend that if you're a new reader, start with a trade.
I
The trade
agree.
compiles issues 1 to 4, has some nice bonus materials, including some writer's commentary where I almost literally pour my heart out. So uh, yeah, I want people to read that part and just say, "Huh, so this is what it's like on his side of the pages." Interesting.
Yeah,
So
you won't be
anyway,
disappointed if you get the trade paperback. You won't be disappointed. I really don't think so. I mean, you've invested money in things that have been disposable. This isn't disposable. You can enjoy the story as many times as you want. You can enjoy the characters, enjoy the artwork. So I always say when it comes to comic books, it's an investment, right? But it's a worthwhile investment because you buy alcohol, you're just drinking it and peeing it out, and you're done, right? And how much did that cost you? Starbucks coffee, cigarettes, whatever. But when you buy a comic, that story resonates with you and stays with you, and you can pick it up and get back into that world anytime you want, or share it with your children, or share it with your friends. So I always say, the investment in the 4 issue trade is really not that much more than the single issue, and it'll be worth it.
hmm yes, absolutely. And if you think about it, yeah, just one minor advice. Yeah, wait till your children are old enough. Read the story
Yeah,
first.
right. It's got to be age
Don't,
appropriate. I mean,
don't
this is
don't share it with a 5-year-old because you will have to explain a lot.
yeah, this is teen and up basically. I would say like 13, 14 and up. Yeah,
If they're
just
old
like
enough for
tragedy.
if they're old enough for Mortal Kombat, they're old enough for this. That's basically my rule. So
As far as stretch goals, just so you know, he's you're going to get a plethora of other indie titles if you open up the stretch goals. So
yes, if we hit 2K, we have these books lined up. Of course, these PDFs, it's digital, lined up. So you will be getting all of these as bonuses. Uh, it's interesting, and of course, let's hope we even cross that. Yeah, we'll be announcing further stretch goals in the future.
and the funny thing is, Warbound is the only one that I haven't read.
Oh, I'll get it to you. It's great,
Yeah,
and
I've read the others.
I'm not saying it just because I did the script and the letters. It's great.
Very cool.
So,
So the music. It's like you were saying, Percival. That if you liked what you heard, go check them out on Spotify. There they are,
mhm,
Instagram and Facebook. We kept it nice and streamlined. This shouldn't be difficult for anybody to come in and find what you need. But if for whatever reason you are not comfortable, you're confused, you're not sure how to go about it, you can absolutely DM message me and or Guido, and we will sit with you patiently and walk you through it. You're not wasting our time. You're supporting us. The least we could do is provide that assistance since you're looking to support us. So please don't hesitate to say, "Hey Phil, I want to back Night and I want to order blah blah blah, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing." No problem. I'll walk you through it patiently. You're not bothering us, and we'll help you get what you want so that when we fulfill, you can enjoy it.
absolutely.
So we got 6 backers, $70. We have a $500 goal, guys.
Yes.
Again, the book is close to completion. Guido, we fulfill quickly, we fulfill on time. You don't wait 6 months for these books. I mean, we just had issue five's campaign less than 3 months ago. So if you back this, be confident that Philbo Publishing always fulfills, does what it's got to do, and we communicate with you. If there's an issue, like right now, there was an issue with Madcaps and Tragedy 6 because of new printing costs going through the freaking roof and everything. But we stay in communication. We let you know, but you're not waiting 6 months for your books. We don't do that. So Night fulfills quickly.
Mhm,
As a matter of fact, Night issue 7 is going to be out another 3 or 4 months from now. So we
mhm.
want to keep to a deadline. We want to keep this quarterly. We want to get this book in your hands as soon as possible so you can continue to enjoy the story and you can go along on the journey with us. We know how frustrating it can be to wait and maybe even forget what happened because it's been 8 months since the last issue and now I don't remember. I can't even find the other issue. We don't want any of that. We want you to enjoy this story and go with it. And we will be putting it out as quickly as possible, but obviously not at the expense of product quality.
No, of course not. We will always strive to keep the best quality available, the best quality that we can afford, at least. And like Phil said, the book is almost done. Its line art is complete. We have to finish just 3 pages colors. No, sorry, 4. And and also we need to finish the cover for issue 7, which I always throw in at the end
Put it at the
as a
end.
teaser, so to get you psyched up. So yes, that's it. It will be done before the Kickstarter ends, and as soon as it ends and we collect, we go to print.
I also want to let everybody know that Guido is a talented letterer who's available for commission work. If you need your book lettered at an affordable rate, Guido is available to do that. And that money goes back into Night for continuing to keep the high quality standard that we have for the book.
Hmm. Yes, correct, absolutely. Everything. You can just DM me if interested. I'm on Facebook or Twitter, and well, X. And yes, like Phil said, I'm affordable and I'm reliable. If you need anything lettered, we can discuss. No problem.
I mean, after all, he's got 3 kids already. You know, the guy needs you. He needs money, man. He's just his family's growing. Soon he's gonna have a basketball team, a starting lineup. So you guys got to help him out.
Diapers are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm 51. I'm probably gonna be buying diapers for myself in another 10 years. So. So we're gonna wrap this up shortly because I have a 3-hour trip at least ahead of me to Connecticut. But we've got $70 in, so we want to get to the goal of 500. But again, when we get to was it 2,000? We set it at.
Yes, 2,000.
Yeah, 2,000. You're gonna get all these free books. That's 6 free books. And I have to tell you, great stuff here, and a whole plethora of different genres. You know, Cold Cutter by Charles W. Morgan is a great noir story. Tragedy, I'm biased, so I'm just gonna say check it out. Redemption, what do you call it? It's Chaos. What the hell is the name? But it's Carissa's
Worthy Chaos.
Worthy Chaos. That's it. Redemption. Carissa is just pumping these out. She really is passionate about this, just like Guido is. Fun stories.
11.
Yeah, she's on 12. Supernatural and Silent Hill and Resident Evil kind of mixed together. Some good stuff. Detrimony by Daniel Buck, who, again, passionate, loves what he's doing. Another hero tale. Penguino's Revenge. There's a lot. I used to represent Robert Powers before I quit repping, and it's a fun book. It's raunchy. It's not for kids, but it's a fun anthropomorphic story of a samurai penguin, but it's fun. It's got a lot of action, a lot of humor. It's raunchy. It's hilarious. And Warbound, if I don't know it, but if Guido wrote it, then it's got to be good.
Yeah, Warbound is about an immortal looking for revenge, and he's having trouble. He doesn't get along with the regular superheroes, who actually doubt if he is even who he claims to be. So Warbound actually begins with him locked in a mental institution for superpowered people, and that's where he starts to tell his story. So
Very cool.
Yeah, we wanted an original take on the origin stories. So I hope we deliver. So far, it's got great reviews overall, and I hope somebody else will pick it up and love it as much.
So as you can see, this campaign offers a lot as far as night, but we also, if we get to 2,000, you're going to get a lot of different tales. Superheroes, assassins, noir, crime noir, anthropomorphic, samurai, penguins, immortals. I mean, this is what it's about, right? This is what the medium is about. It's about fantastical stories and epic worlds and characters that just draw you in. And, you know, whether it's superpowers or just challenges that you relate to, that's what comics is, man. It's just storytelling at its finest because it's visual and it's mental. You know, you've got the writing with the art. I mean, there's no medium like it in the world. And indie people are keeping it alive with the passion. We are not beholden to shareholders, or investors, or the political climate of the day. We are beholden to telling stories that hit you right in the heart. Characters that you relate to, trials and tribulations that you can relate to, and villains that you can love to hate and hate to love, and heroes that you can really, when they fall, you feel it. When they triumph, you cheer them on, you know, and that's what this is. This is what this is about, and that's what Guido's doing, and that's what I'm doing, and that's why we came together. Because Guido and I have that singular vision of just telling great stories with characters you can invest in. I mean, for all you know, if you haven't bought this book yet, you're missing out on that next favorite character that you can't wait to see what happens next. I mean, we all picked up our first Batman, our first Spider-Man at some point, right? And fell in love. Well, take that same shot, take that same chance, invest that same amount of money and time, because you never know if Knight is going to be that new book that you're excited for the next issue.
Thanks.
So, and again, Guido's got like 85 kids, so we need to pay the rent. We need to pay the rent.
Yep, they keep showing up.
We're going to wrap it up, but I want you to just, again, tell everybody why they want to back this book.
Yes. Well, basically, what I think sets Knight apart is, well, mostly the character. When I created him, I wanted someone to feel different, to be complex, to have an origin story unlike the ones that we're used to. I remember a review that said, I've seen like so many Superman clones, so many Batman clones, so many different names for mutations or lab accidents, but Knight is but ideas like Knight are fresh and original. So that's what I want you to take. I want you to take a story that has a certain uniqueness that makes it stand out, not just because of the main character, but also because of the supporting cast of the Rogues Gallery. I don't believe there is any Rogues Gallery that mixes monsters and magic and assassins as
And
much
BattleTech,
as this.
yeah.
Yeah, and yes, and now even with as of issue 5 with the debut of Weapon, we are also introducing like a guy that has several modifications to his body to carry and conceal multiple weapons. He's basically like a walking arsenal. So we're also dipping our feet into that territory. And yes, I trust that this will feel fresh, original, but also exciting. And I hope you join me in.
We lost you. Are you there?
You damn it. Ah,
There you go.
damn it. I that was a heartfelt speech. Where did you lose me?
You were talking
Where did you
about
lose
how
me?
you were talking about how you delved, into Weapon and all those things, and how the supporting cast and how they're different,
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
Rogues
Yeah.
Gallery.
Okay. Almost at the end. So yeah, just to circle back. Yes. I hope Night is a story that manages to excite people, to give them thrills, to but to also mostly to feel fresh, to feel original, and to get you hooked, to get you coming back at least to see at least one character of the large cast again. At least I want you to fall in love with at least one character, and I hope it's Night.
And if
But
you don't want to go to other paper, your
if you're
house.
here for the villains, no problem.
Cool. All right, so we are live, guys. We have Night issue 6. Again, this isn't a fly-by-night thing that you have to worry if you're going to see issue 7. Guido's been putting this out regularly. Filbo Publishing puts this out regularly, quarterly, I should say. Hitting issue 6 is big for an indie comic. That's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of investment, a lot of passion. We're not going anywhere. So jump on board because hindsight really sucks. And if we all knew how big Spawn was going to be or whatever the case may be, the things we could have collected at the time for the small financial investment, why not jump on board? And you might even, again, be investing in just a great story that resonates with you, that it becomes a classic on your shelf. So check it out.
That's my dream, yes.
And to remind everybody, Guido is available for lettering your book. You can reach out to him for samples, rates, etc. And that's it. Guido, I will probably be speaking to you 50 times during this, 50 times just in a week, but it's always good. I like working with you, man. I think a slow build is still a build, and I think something good is going on here, and we're going to keep working, and we're going to keep moving, and we're going to keep going, and big things are on the horizon. But guys, jump on board now. Support. Get us to 500 in 24 hours at least. Let's get us funded in the first day, okay? And then we can start working on those stretch goals.
Yes. Bring on the stretch goals, please.
Yeah. We want you to enjoy free stories. So get us to the stretch goal amount, all right? Guido, good talking to you. Congrats again on your newborn.
Thanks.
And hopefully you get some sleep.
Yes. Either way, if I get if my wife has to kick me awake at night, no problem. I'll just check the Kickstarter, see how it's going.
Yeah, we know that. The Kickstarter, you look at it 50,000 times, and after a while, you're just like, I can't do this anymore.
Until
Cool.
I fall asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, really. And you sit there willing it. Come on, numbers go up. Numbers go up. So, all right, man.
Let's hope they
Congratulations
listen.
on the launch of Night 6.
Thank you. Let's keep this up. And anyone you want to talk about learning about the book, about whether you want to give me your feedback, I'm here. I listen.
Very cool. All right. Guido, I will talk to you later, bud.
Thanks. Have a nice trip.
Thanks. Take it easy.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. So Filbo Publishing, in conjunction with Guido Martinez, creator writer of Night, we have Night issue 6 just launched. As you can see, $70, 6 backers, 29 days to go, $500 goal. But we want to get to that goal within 24 hours so we don't have to be concerned and we can just enjoy from there. The book is almost finished. I mean, it's like 95% done. So by the time the campaign's over, the book will be ready. We fulfill quickly. Guido's on the ball, man. He's always on the ball. And this book will be in your hands pretty quickly. We've got catch up. If you haven't been on board yet, or if you only have like issue 1 or issue 2, we have a whole catch up. You can go in there and get all 6 issues. Whether you get the first 4 in trade or single individual issues is up to you. We also got T-shirts. But come out and support. Let us finish strong. Having said that, I just want to point out a few quick things. Tragedy 6 has been delayed. I apologize with fulfillment because of a printer situation, but we are fixing that. We're in the process. Madcaps is also facing the same thing, but that Madcaps, they're at the printer, so we're working on that. Please be patient. As you know, you will get what you deserve and what you paid for through Filbo Publishing, so that's coming. The other thing is, after Night issue 6 ends, September 14th, the start of the Halloween season, we start the book that I have created that I'm really proud of, and the script, the first 5 issues have been written, and everybody's actually saying great things about it. And as you know, I've been pushing it a lot, and I've been promoting it a lot, and it's Arcane Syndicate. So basically, it's the classic quote-unquote universal monsters as kind of like the Avengers team, in the sense that the government has to face different threats, right? Whether they be terrorist, cosmic, aliens, or superhuman, or in this case, supernatural. So what better way to fight the supernatural threats to the world than Frankenstein's monster, Count Dracula, the creature from a certain body of water, I can't say for copyright reasons, the Phantom of the Opera, the Invisible Man, the werewolf, the Wolfman. It's just fun. It's action-packed, but it's got a lot of twists, and you haven't seen these characters like this before. I promise you that. You have not seen them like this before. I guarantee it. I've come up with some original cool stuff, and David River is the penciler inker on the book, and he did this cover, and he's knocking it out of the park. February Ferdian did the colors, and he will be doing the interior colors. The book is just looking beautiful. David is awesome to work with. February is always awesome to work with, and it's being lettered by George Medina. So George has got some individual books you should go check out that are really great. Wonder Duck and Russ. I always forget the number of 1533 or something like that. Anyway, but I promise you, Arcane Syndicate is going to be a blast. If you love these monsters, if you love action-packed, supernatural, superhero, come check this out. September 14th we launch, and we hope you come out strong. But don't forget, we just launched Night 6, so check that out. Lastly, I'm going to go because I've got to go take a 3-hour ride to Connecticut now because I'm going to the Mohegan Sun so I can table at Terrificon. And, they got Keanu Reeves and they've got all these big names, and that's awesome. But with me, there are no wristbands. There's no VIP. There's no blocked times that you can come see me. I don't charge for photographs or autographs. You can come hang out with me all day. You don't have to wait in line. So come on out. Table G15. G as in good, 15. And pick up everything at Philbo Publishing, including I have 2 last trade paperbacks of Night. So you can check those out there as well. If you can't get to the Kickstarter, we do have them there. I only have 2 left, though. So there's that. There's Tragedy. There's Diary of Dread. There's the Tragedy trade paperback. There's Withered. There's the Dynamics. We have prints. We have metal prints. We have The Devil's in the Details. We've got original art from Rod Ramos, original art from my collection, and we've got published covers from Tragedy from big names. So come on out, G15. Tomorrow the floor opens at 1 for early bird and 1:30 for the regular floor, the public, and we are there all weekend. And my sidekick, my partner in crime, Melanie, my 12-year-old daughter, is going to be going this weekend. It's the first time doing a convention with me that is more than a local one day. So we're excited. And she's going to be there to help me out. So come on out, even if you just want to say hi, and come on and enjoy the show. All right, guys. I got a long ride ahead of me. But as always, we appreciate you. We need your support. We appreciate your support. And we understand that you work hard for your money. And that's why at Philbo Publishing, we make sure your money gets its money's worth. Okay? So invest in us, and we promise we will make sure that we're investing in you. Have a good evening. I will leave you with what I always leave you with. Be legendary and have fun storming the castle.